Yeah, she reached. Yeah, it's all good.
America, I have a few simple beliefs. I believe the children are the future. You should teach them well and let them lead the way. I believe that came from a song I heard once, but it fit the moment, so I'm acting like I just made it up right now. I believe the Cincinnati Bengals will one day win the Super Bowl, which is to say I'm a guy filled with high hopes. I believe the first date should be Dutch, and each of you should have to bring your last ex along as a bullshit detector. I believe popcorn and orange Tic Tacs are perfect foods. I believe Prince was actually just Jesus, feeling frisky and making break music for about a few decades. I believe Michelle Obama, Beyonce can fix this planet, and I believe that even Satan is watching us let Donald Trump fuck up the entire life of this world and saying, what the fuck is wrong with those people? America's been a great laugh, but enough's enough. I'm not saying you should have voted for Hillary Crazy Horse Clinton, but I am saying that we cannot allow corporate Hitler with the Kung Fu come over to keep fucking up the Oval Office. The reasons, if you're in this room, you shouldn't have voted for Donald Trump, his name is Donald. No offense to the Donalds in this room or of the world, but unless you have white feathers, wear a sailor's uniform, have nephews named Huey, Dewey, Louie, an uncle named Scrooge, and a boo named Daisy, you cannot be a Donald that commands this nation's respect. We all have that crazy uncle who drinks too much at Thanksgiving dinner, thinks your mom and sister is hot for a 14-year-old, falls asleep in front of the TV after yelling at it for 2 hours, but we don't let him run for political office now, do we? Trump's solution to immigration reform wasn't to build a wall, it was to build a bigger wall. He compares being gay to playing golf with a lung putter, said our president wasn't a citizen when he's the one with the fake last name, says Mexico isn't sending us our best, just a lowlifes and rapists, and if he weren't happily married, he'd be all over his own daughter. Ooh, but wait. In case you thought this was a rant to Donald Trump, it's not. It's a rant to us, America. Note to Mr. and Mrs. They took our jobs, no one took your damn job. Someone applied for a job and you sat your lazy ass to see if some idiot was or wasn't the father on Murray and didn't apply. Mr. I want things to go back to the way they were, as in the good old days. Do you mean the Jim Crow old days or the cross-burning old days, the internment camps on American soil old days, the nuclear world old days? Miss Women need to know their place and keep their butts at home and let men be men. I'd explain to you how that's kind of sort of how we got ourselves in this mess to begin with, but I'm too busy watching incredible women rock the fuck out this planet and show an entire generation of young ladies that women can rock without the help of a man. Mr. and Mrs. is called Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Let me get this right. You believe the entire cosmos was made in 7 days by some old white-haired Son of Anarchy charter member who got a virgin pregnant on her wedding night, sold out his own son. We celebrate that holiday now by a chocolate bunny laying hard-boiled eggs and marshmallow baby chickens. But you can't believe it's okay for two people to love each other because they pee the same way. I get it. The media preys on your fear, but a great man once said, release your mind and your ass will follow. It's not too late, America. I don't care who you vote for next time around, as long as you vote with an eye towards the future, not stuck in what the media tells you to do. To quote the Trump himself, quote, one of the key problems today is that politics is such a disgrace. Good people don't go into government, end quote. Yeah, dog, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Ed Mayberry. Headed down the pike. Hold them up. It's getting a little competitive in here. Okay, what do we got? Ed?